What's up, guys? Welcome to Sports Talk 101. And in today's video, I'm going to recap week 3 of college football. It was a great weekend. A couple of upsets. Look, week 3 had big week, but I was looking at the preview. Heading to week 3 last week. I was like, I did a video, check it out, but and I mentioned this too when I was previewing the week. And I do this every week. I preview the games and what they are and all that. And it did not look good this week. I mean, there are a few good games. We can maybe South Carolina, Georgia, Tennessee, Florida. But other than that, there were some good games this week. I mean, I just was surprised. People didn't look good, but after watching so many games, it was a phenomenal weekend. So we're going to start off breaking down each game. My thoughts on each game and what I saw from each team. And look, there's some downside there. I mean, there were some good games and really epic games, including Colorado. I'll get to the bigger game that I've been talking about, Colorado and Colorado State. All right, Thursday, Bethune Cook, whatever it's called, lost to Miami. Bam beat them 48-7, like it should. Kind of been back to 275 passing yards and about 73 rushing yards by Channing Jr., the running back for the Hurricanes. Memphis beats Navy by 4 points. Memphis won 28-24. Maryland, and this game was interesting. Maryland came behind a 14-point deficit and scored 42 unanswered points to beat Virginia 42-14. Tuala Tagovailoa had about 342 passing yards, and Colby McDonald had about 75 rushing yards. Army beats UTSA 37-29. Air Force beats Utah State 39-21. That was Thursday and Friday. We had a Saturday. It was a great game of Saturday college football. My God. Lots of struggling. Georgia was struggling at half, but they ended up pulling the win. 24-14 win over UJ. Carson Beck with 269 passing yards. This was a good game. This was an SEC game. Georgia was struggling in this game. And same thing I'll say about Bowling Green. Georgia was struggling in this game. I mean, if they were trailing 14-3 at half, I thought at halftime they were going to lose the game. I mean, at that point, it's like, shit. If the Georgia did not do something in the second half, this is going to be 2019 all over again. With a loss to South Carolina and Athens because of some real shit that, Shane Beaver scored against the Bulldogs in that game. But they came back second half and won the game like they should be. Which is true. But Georgia offensively, I don't know what for the offense, what Mike Bowman was doing, but they were just like, this was, a lot of Georgia fans, especially Uncle Lou. Shout out to him. Check out his YouTube channel as well. It's a great YouTuber, by the way. His thing too, but a lot of hitch passes, short passes, and a bunch of walk. It was a weird game for Georgia, both offensively and defensively. Defensively did not look great, but the second half was a much better game than I thought it was going to be. I mean, they had this game, so I thought South was going to win the game. I mean, Rattler probably had the best game of his career. Rattler's fantastic. Okay, and you know how Rattler was. He's not a great QB, but he was phenomenal in this game. I mean, I have just no words to describe Spencer Rattler at this point right now, but he was phenomenal. I mean, it was just. He looked good. I mean, this South Carolina team looked really good. Had the game, had the halftime. And they scored 40 points. And so they could not score anything. I think the Georgia defense was too much for them. But the Georgia offense and defense stood up in the second half. But boy, that was an ugly game for Georgia. Speaking of ugly game, Michigan beats Bowling Green 31-6. I watched the team. I'm going to break this down in a second. But Jason McCarthy about 143 passing yards. Coleman 101 rushing yards. Was actually pretty good. The only benefit of this game, Coleman had a 52-yard or 54-yard rushing touchdown, which was crazy enough. Said, it was terrible. Michigan had 4 turnovers this game. Out of which 3 of them were interceptions by Jason McCarthy. Jason McCarthy probably threw his worst game. 3 interceptions. Okay, one of the turnovers was a kick return. That became fumble and recovered by Bowling Green. And they ended up, I think it forced Bowling Green to figure out. Now, Bowling Green has gone to the red zone a couple of times, more than a couple of times, first half, otherwise twice And those 2 times was actually field goals. I know that one point where it was had a touchdown, the guy dropped it. We got lucky there. But Michigan was struggling. They were 7-6 and first quarter. 14-6 at halftime. Michigan was up 14-6, 8-point lead at half. That offense did not look like the offense did not. Look, I love Sean Moore, but that was not a good matchup. I'm glad Howard's coming back on Saturday when they face up Rutgers. I'll talk about that in my week 4 preview. But boy, Michigan. I don't know what the offense was Jason McCutcheon doing. Now I'll give it the better doubt. Okay, in this game is it was not a really good team. Okay, I just don't know why or what happened in this game. It was a struggling boat right now offensively, but the defense played well. Okay, I'm gonna give you that. The defense played well. It's an ugly win, but they got the win. Hey, win's the win, you know. But they got the win. They needed to. They won like 31 points. It was not a pretty win, but they got the win, and it was. I just don't know. I mean, this game, we got to figure something out. But now this is our Power 5 conference. Now, plus with week 4, kicks off conference play, and now I got to face off person. Now, this team's got to figure out something. Because the next time I'll talk about is Penn State, and they beat Illinois. I'll talk about Penn State because the one team I'll talk about later in this video, I'll get to a second, but it's going to be Penn State, a team that they got to face on the road. And I'm going to talk about that game. I'll talk about that in a second. Speaking of struggling, Florida State is almost lost to Boston College. 31-29, 2-point win. They almost lost to Boston College, the worst Power 5 team. One of the worst teams in the ACC. My God. What's up with Florida State? Keon Coleman, the strength of Michigan State. Where was he? He was lights up for 2 weeks, and then the first 2 weeks, and nowhere to be seen in this game. Boy. So it was an ugly game for ball. First, what was it? Florida State, top 3 team, 4 teams actually, struggling today on Saturday. Georgia, Michigan, Florida State, Texas. Look at Texas. They struggled. It was tied 10 in the 4th quarter. They had to score, 2 touchdowns. Let's see. Did 2? Wait, hold on. Let me get this done. Touchdown, 2 touchdowns, 2 touchdowns, and maybe a field goal to win the game, to beat Wyoming. That same Wyoming that beat, Texas Tech. So, boy, the first round teams were just struggling. It was a struggle bus. And this kind of reminded me of last year. We had a point where Ohio State, Georgia, and Michigan were all struggling the same day. It was later in the week. I think it was game against Illinois. Michigan was playing. I forgot who Georgia was playing. Howard was playing right on the road. You guys remember that game last year, right? It's maybe was it close to? I think it was a week 9 or something. Week 9 game, week 10 game. It was 2 weeks prior to the Ohio State game. I mean that's the game that Coleman got injured, unfortunately. But that's the probably the Illinois game. I remember the 2022 games in Michigan and Illinois, where the top 3 teams were literally struggling again. Well, that day came again in 2023, and it's good. Where the top 4 teams were literally struggling, and we saw that again this year. So, I don't know. Ohio State looked better. They beat what we would like it to. Beat 16 to 10. Western Kentucky used to be a good team. You know, they were good to best of the group of 5. Well, FCS, I think the group of 5 team. They were good a couple years ago. Now they're not, and so Ohio State game to it. Now the Penn State beats Illinois 30-13. Drew 13-8 passes out of Georgia. This Penn State outfit is legit no joke, and it'll be tough. Never see earlier Michigan had the struggle against, but they got to figure out a way because Penn State is no joke, and I really surprised if Michigan goes to Penn State and loses. Now this game is not till like later in the year, so it's like what? I think it's 11. So there's some time, but it's something that Michigan needs to figure out something if they want to beat Penn State on the road. But Penn State, maybe offensively, defensively great. The one thing I do caution about Penn State is can you stop Michigan run game? Because Michigan can run the ball. And that's going to be something Penn State needs to figure out. But they got some time. Not said the game's not until Michigan Penn State's game after week 11. But they got to figure something out there. But Joe Law's a great quarterback, and look, he's going to do things that Sean Clifford couldn't do when he was at Penn State. I mean, he's going to take the places. This team, it's going to be, look, if Penn State doesn't beat one or two teams, this will be out of Michigan or Ohio State, it's going to be a disappointing year. I mean, this year, this is the year that I think Penn State could be either Ohio State or Michigan and potentially go, look, if Penn State could go 11-1, they can make the playoffs. I mean, this could be the second year where this Penn State, look, if this, any year the Penn State could go to the playoffs, this is the year. And I'm serious. I mean, this is a team that could easily go playoff. Now, so after this, what happens in your conference championship over the course of the year? What happens, around the conference, other conferences around college football? But when it comes to playoffs, selection Sunday, around conference championship, don't be surprised if Penn State makes it to the playoffs. All right, well, level 1, not really division, but able to. I think this team can easily go level 1 and make the playoffs. Now, can you go pro? No. Absolutely. Just need to figure out a way to beat Ohio State and Michigan. I'm looking to steamroll all the competition. The only tough competition Penn State really has is Michigan and Ohio State. So, look at that. Washington, Michael Penix with 417 yards. Outstanding. They just blew out and destroyed Sparty's 41-7. Remember, this is the Michigan State team. They're out of head coach. Yeah, that's right. No head coach for Spartans. Not took a pay. Boy. Washington. Look, Washington may be the best team in Pac-12 right now. Their defense is legit. If you people, they have really good legit defense, legit offense. Mike is a really good quarterback, and it's really good in Indiana. And it's Michigan State before she knows what it's like. Boy, they went for Washington. I'm going to tell you, this Pac-12 may be the most entertaining Pac-12 ever. If this any season, but last season, I did watch all Pac-12 games because, a lot of times late night, tell you watch it. But last year I watched a couple games, Pac-12, 2-3 games. This year, I'll watch more Pac-12 games this year. This is the year, any other year, you got to watch the Pac-12. They may be the most deepest conference and the most entertaining conference. This may be the best conference in 2023. I mean, this Pac-12, you got Utah, you got USC, UCLA, Oregon State. It's going to be really tough. Washington State also. You also got Colorado there too. So you got to keep in mind this conference. Keep in mind this conference is the best conference right now in 2023. But keep in mind that these guys also play each other out. So it's hard for the Pac-12 to make the playoffs because they're playing each other. But don't be surprised if Washington wins the Pac-12 and go to playoffs. If there's one team to present the Pac-12 in the playoffs, it'll be Washington. The same. Central Michigan, Notre Dame beats Central Michigan 41-17. UCF, Alabama beats 17 to 3.5. Alabama started this game. I was on Alabama. Next season, Tyler Buckner becomes starter, right? Okay, so it's great. Just kind of no. Venture. Put it Ty system. No. Put Miller. And he's better out of the two quarterbacks, obviously, but boy. Alabama. This is one of the worst. Look, this is the worst Nick Saban team I've ever seen. Because his time at Alabama and his time as head coach. He's a great coach of all time, but boy, this is the worst team. He's coached Michigan State, LSU, now Alabama. Boy, this is not look like the Nick Saban team I know of. Speaking of which, Tennessee lost to Florida 29-16. Joe Milton with 287 yards. Okay, Milton, look. You're a good quarterback. You're great. So 287 passing yards. The one regular game. Tennessee, what happened? You know what happened? I'll tell you what happened. It was a gimmick offense. These Tennessee fans keep going on all over the internet. Oh, we don't have a gimmick offense. We don't have a gimmick offense. Guess what? We got a gimmick offense. I do just have a gimmick offense. That offense is ridiculous. It's a gimmick. And Tennessee has no defense. It's one of the worst defense. I thought Tennessee's going to have slight improvement. Well, no. Look, I had in off season, and even in this week when I made the preview predictions, I predicted Tennessee to win this game. And I thought Tennessee was going to keep this game. Go to Florida and win by 40 points. Maybe 3 points. 4 points. And you know Florida's terrible. Florida's one of the worst teams, right? They're not good. Not good. But you guys are going worse. Who's the one be worse? Who's a horrendous quarterback? And somebody play does not work well. Same news was doing and beat you. So that's what the Florida coming in the window. Utah beats Weber 31-7. Oregon 55 to 10. Alabama beats Mississippi State 41-40. Here's the game. Oh boy. Kansas State. What are we doing to you? My God. Bad piece of this game. Kansas State look like okay. They're one of the best teams in the Big 12. And I know Texas was a better team. The favorites to win it. Look, they were the best teams in the pack. They're probably the third or fourth best team. And I thought Kansas State would come in and win this game. But no, they're coming in. So this was actually good. I was watching the game. It was like back and forth. Missouri surprisingly hung on to this game. Brady Cook with 356 yards. He looked a better quarterback. I mean, he was amazing for Missouri. I mean, that quarterback, if he was this game, you could tell the Cook, the quarterback from Missouri, looked like he knew what he was doing. I mean, this team won. How did they win the game? By a 61 walk-off field goal. I mean, that was just ridiculous. If you not see the kick, you gotta watch the kick. I mean, it was crazy kick to win the game. Missouri upsets Kansas State. This is a wild game. Congratulations to Missouri on this win. And this is a good game. I mean, it was like the most insane game I've watched. I mean, this is one of the best games. This is okay. At the end, I'm gonna evaluate the best games of the year of this week. During week 3, and this is one of them. Okay. The other was probably maybe the Florida. Tennessee was maybe a good game there. I mean, Washington Mississippi State was no waiter, but we'll see. But this is a good game though. Okay, Oregon State beats San Diego State 26-9. DJ Ukulele's worst game at Oregon State. Ole Miss beats Georgia Tech 48-22. And a lot of people think this is an upset, but boy, Ole Miss looked better this game. That defense did not great for the Ole Miss, but the offense looked pretty good this game. Now the game, I'm about to tell you. Now this is the game that I'll make this video longer, but I'll make sure. This is probably the second. Look at this weekend. I'm gonna tell you right now. This is probably the second best game that weekend. This was. It was surely the second best game that weekend. Colorado beats Colorado State 43-35 in double overtime. That's right, double overtime. This game came out at 10 p.m. Right? I was watching this game. Okay, I probably didn't go back to like 2 in the morning. I mean, this game didn't get out over to 3 in the morning. I was like glued to this game. It was like must-watch TV. I mean, you could not take your eyes off it. I mean, it was like. Let me get ahead of the game. You have Sanders who barely poke a guy in the face, and then you obviously Trevor Hunter. Sanders is out for 3 weeks. I just saw an article for this video. Articles came out saying that he will be out for 3 weeks. That was a late hit. That was uncool. Hunter, one of the best players for the 2-way player and best player for Colorado. Before he get hurt, he's got hospitalized. He's gonna be out for 3 weeks. Got the penalty late hit, and then you get that. Too. Also, before we get to Colorado State, and I'm going to say this now, I forgot to mention about the Florida and Tennessee game. I forgot there was a fight at the end. That was crazy. If you see at the end, there's a whole punch was thrown. That was nuts. Between Tennessee and Florida was a fight that broke out in the game. It was in the game, like 4 seconds left, and boom. So I forgot that actually happened. It was like, what was happening in that game? But anyways, back to Colorado State. There's also a pregame fight also too between these two. There's a pregame fight between the Colorado State. Boy, 43-35. I mean, Sanders is doing. He's look. When it comes to clutch moments, Sue Sanders does well. And Joe Class said this in a video this morning, or watching this video that came out. Check out Joe Class show, please. I like and subscribe to his channel too, and also like and subscribe to my channel too. I hope that I really appreciate it. If you can. But he was mentioning this too, and in clutch moments, especially in 4-quarter overtime. First in every single player, offensively. And he's the clutch moment. He's the clutch guy. And if any time Ohio State needs to be, Colorado is in any clutch moment, so it's going to give you. But boy, it's great. Colorado has the ball, so they try to tie the game. Go overtime. They score a touchdown. They kick a field goal. At that point, if I'm Colorado, kick it to the game. So then Colorado State gets the ball, right? They score a touchdown. What surprised me is Colorado State didn't go for 2-point conversion because they could won the game. Instead, they kick field goal, goes double time, and then rest is history. Rest is history. Colorado scores touchdown, 2-point conversion, game over. Colorado wins the game. But Colorado, if they scored a 2-point conversion, they could be in. And this is a terrible Colorado State. Come on, this is a terrible Colorado State. Okay, this is a terrible. This Colorado State is terrible. It's the same team that lost to Michigan last year. So, yeah, this is this Colorado State lost to Michigan last year. Week 3, I think, or week 2, what it was. But boy, Colorado State is terrible. But this was an epic game. I mean, the second best game that weekend. Oklahoma beats Tulsa 66-17. Northern beats Minnesota 31-13. Duke beats Northwestern 38-14. 64-21 win for Washington State over North Colorado. UCLA score 59 over and North Carolina Central University. It's the game I about. Iowa 41-10 beats Western Michigan 41-10. Iowa has officially scored 41 points, and this I'm about to say, Iowa, you're a decent team. And they're not a good team, but a decent team. And Iowa, my God, 41 points. That's ridiculous. I've never seen Iowa score 41 points in one game. And wow, hats off to Iowa. Liberty beats Buffalo 55-27. Louisville beats Indiana 21-14, which ends be another good. That's probably the third best game. That was a good game, cool game to watch. If you watch the game, it's fine. But this was, go back and watch how this played. This was back and forth. It was a close game, and this really interesting game. Wisconsin beats Georgia Southern 35-14. Wake Forest beats Old Dominion 27-24. They were struggling this game. Won by 3 points. It's like a lucky. Ohio beats Iowa State 10-7. Kent State beats CCCSU 38-10. Boise State beats North Dakota 42-10. 42-18. NC State beats VMI 45-7. Eastern Michigan beats UMass 19-17. 41-9. Temple beats Norfolk. Ball State beats Indiana State 45-7. Rutgers 35. Virginia Tech 6. FIU beats UConn 24-17. App State beats ECU 42-98. Texas A&M beats Monroe 47-3. Cal beats Idaho 31-17. Tulane beats USM 21-3. 41 Georgia State to 25 over Charlotte. UCF beats Villanova 48-14. Auburn beats Stanford 45-13. North Texas beat Louisiana Tech 40-37. Let's see. My God, I cannot talk today. Mountain. Oh, God. Middle Tennessee State beats Murray 35-14. Nebraska beats NIU 35-11. UNLV beats Vandy. Loses to. Oh my God, Vandy. Oh my God, Vandy loses to LMV. This is the same UNLV team that lost from this game, okay? But 40-37, 3-point game. Oh my. Oh my God. What in the world just happened, Vandy? You lost to a group of 5 team. That's right, group of 5. Cincinnati. Oh my God! Cincinnati loses to a group of 5. Miami of Ohio, 31-25 in overtime. Good Lord, What is happening? And then South Alabama beats Oklahoma State 33-7. God. What is with Power 5 losing to Group of 5? Oh my God. What a game. Louisiana beats UAB 41-21. The CFB is going to face out Georgia this weekend. Yes. SMU beats 69-0. Blew out, shut out. PV. I'm going to say Payview. Yeah. Rice beats Texas Southern 59-7. Central Coast Carolina beats Duquesne 66-7. Arkansas State beats Stony Brook 31-7. 16-14 win for James Madison. Toledo beats San Jose State 21-17. BYU beats Arkansas 38-31. 35-3 win for Kentucky over Akron. Purdue lost to Syracuse 35-20. No surprise there. The backyard brawl that nobody watched. West Virginia beat Pitt 17-6. Good win for West Virginia. New Mexico State beats its rival New Mexico 27-17. Sacramento beats Stanford 30-23. Clemson beats FAU 48-14. TCU beats Houston 36-13. Texas State beats Jacksonville State 77-34. Fresno State beats Arizona State 21-0. Keep it a shutout. And Kansas beats Nevada 31-24. And 31 win over 10. Arizona beats UTEP 31-10. So there you have this week 3 recap. The best games of the week were obviously the Colorado State, Kansas State, Missouri, Tennessee for a Tennessee game. Iowa going for 1 point. A lot of upsets this weekend. Top 14 been struggling this weekend. We're struggling. It was really a successful weekend of college football, but week 3 was a lot of games week 3. So there you have it. And if you like it, subscribe to my channel. I am Sports Online. So yeah, I'll see you next video. Peace.